Good evening, HIT 5301. So my article was pretty straightforward. It was based on a networking survey taken back in '04. So the survey was conducted at the 2004 annual HIMSS conference, an exhibition held in Orlando, Florida. There were 401 participants in the survey. However, the results were only based on the 241 that worked for organizations with land and are considered to be in an authoritative position in regards to organizations' networking decisions. Out of those 241, 42% identify themselves as chief information officers, 22% as information systems slash IT staff members, 17% reported their title as department head slash director. The purpose of the survey was to explore the importance and value of several key networking decisions that are important to their organizations. The survey wanted to examine emerging components of technologies in HIT. Most responded with security, wireless network, and mobile devices as most important solutions to their organization needs. There are a couple of findings that I found in the article. Most of the respondents identified data security as a top factor when deciding technologies to invest in. Mobile device technology or wireless networks provided the best outlook in regards to reducing medical errors, improving patients' experience, and improving performance of clinical applications. Technological benefits. So there were a couple like eye-hand ones. One of them being improved staff productivity. 78% identify with that one. The top one was reduction of intrusion and virus risk to maintain data integrity, aka security. 81% identify with that one. There were a couple more. Reduction in operating cost was also a high one, and improved patient experience was also a good one. There were a couple of challenges posed in the article. One, the respondents mainly they said authentication slash single sign-on presented the largest challenge according to respondents when it comes to acquiring new technologies. Respondents also identify financial consideration as a barrier to adopting new IT. I mentioned that in one of my forums questions. Integration services was also identified as an area of significant challenges as well. So to conclude, respondents they hope to achieve benefits from networking technologies by providing efficiency for their organizations while improving staff productivity and reducing operating cost. Another key point to keep in mind was in the survey, reduction of medical error was also a big point talked about. This can improve patient experience with by implementation successful implementation of mobile devices and wireless technologies. Last but not least, implementation of new technologies does not guarantee success, and more times than not, respondents were likely to identify financial capital as a barrier to acquiring desired technologies. This is mentioned a couple of times. Sometimes the best system available isn't the most financial, like it isn't the easiest to access based on their capital, like their investment. They have to think about some stuff. So they have to make some decisions, pros and cons of which benefits or unique benefits they can forego in order to make do with their capital. So this is one of the reasons why different factors are taken into consideration when assessing new technologies. Factors such as data security and productivity gains. These are some of the things I have to keep in mind whenever the implementation team decides to get a new system. Most healthcare facility can't afford the newest or the latest or the best, so they have to make some dues in that regard. And that will conclude my presentation for today. Thank you. Here's the reference page. Oh.